Right, Year 6, over the last few weeks we've done lots of work on numbers, so we're going to do something slightly different this week. I'm going to have a look at some data handling. Now don't panic, okay? We'll work through this step by step. We'll look at a couple of things each day, then we'll have some practice and hopefully pull it all together at the end of the week. Okay, so we're going to start today by looking at two things. We're going to start by looking at something called the mean average. Okay, now sometimes it's called the mean, sometimes it's called the average, and sometimes it's called the mean average. As you'll see later in the week, there's quite a few M's kicking about. So to stop confusion, we're going to talk about the mean average, and we're also going to talk about the range. Okay. Now, I think probably the easiest way to look at this is for us to work through a set of data and show you how to calculate the mean average and the range for the set of data. So I've got some penalties here, so goals scored as penalties. Okay, and we're simply going to work through and we're going to calculate the mean average of this set of data, and then we're going to work out the range. Okay, now I've got a calculator here to help me with the maths. Okay, so I'm going to start by literally adding up this collection of numbers. Okay, so I'm going to add 4 plus 7 plus 9 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 plus 6 plus 2. Okay, add, put an equal sign, and I've got an answer of 48. Okay, keep that for a moment. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 figures, okay, 8 pieces of data. So what I do is I take my 48 and I divide my 48 by 8, because that's how many figures I've got, and the answer is 6. So my mean average for this set of data is 6. The average number of goals scored is 6. Okay, now I'm going to work out the range. Okay, and to do the range, what I do is I look for the biggest number. So the biggest number is 9. Okay, that's here. Luca scored 9 goals, 9 penalties, and Alfie scored the least, 2. I simply take 1 away from the other, so the range is 7. Okay, so to recap, what I've done is to find my mean average, I've added up all these numbers. I got 48. There's 8 of them, so I divided my 48 by 8 and I got 6. That was my mean average. And to find the range, I've taken the largest number of penalties, which was 9, the smallest number of penalties, which was 2, and I've taken 1 away from the other, so my range is 7. Now I've got another set of data here that I'm going to treat in it's a different set of data. It looks quite different, but I'm going to treat it in a very in the same way. I'm going to do the same thing with it. So to find the mean average, I'm going to add up. This is all about sunflowers, heights of sunflowers that have been grown at in different areas of a school. So to find the mean average, I'm going to add together the heights, the different heights of all my sunflowers. So I've got 1.6 plus 0.86. Watch your decimal points and your place value. Plus 1.27 plus 1.74 plus 1.18. I've added them all together and I've got 6.65, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So I'm simply going to divide my 6.65 divided by 5 equals 1.33. Okay, so 1.33 is the average, the mean average height of all those sunflowers. Okay, so to work out the range, I've got to find my tallest sunflower. So my tallest sunflower is the one on the edge of the playground at 1.74 metres. Okay, and my shortest sunflower is the one in the wildlife area at 0.86. Don't forget your units like I did just then. And I'm simply going to clear that. I'm simply going to do 1.74 take away 0.86 equals, and my range is 0.88 metres. 0.88 metres. Okay. Right, Year 6, I'd like you now to have a look at, have some practice. If you start with page 68, okay, if you're feeling confident, go straight for page 69. But I'd like you, for each set of data, my instructions are slightly different. For each set of data, I would like you to work out the mean average and the range. Okay, in the sheet, they only ask you to work out the mean average, but I'd like you to look at the range because we need to practice both things that we've done. Look forward to seeing you at Year 6. Thank you.